Hey, guess what? I just won a competition, a week's holiday in Vanuatu.
Really? How?
Well, one of those big pharmaceutical companies were running a competition in a gym.
Do you happen to remember the name of the company running the competition?
No, not really.
Or the name of the drug being promoted?
Sensor something, I think.
Senzamens?
Yeah, that's it. Why?
I thought so.
Is that a problem?
Same old problem. Medical ethics, or lack of them. Have you ever prescribed Senzamens?
Well, yes, I have, where appropriate, so what?
So the evidence against using it is overwhelming. I suppose you've been too busy thinking about your holiday in sunny Vanuatu to notice the research, the calls for investigation, the demands for it to be taken off the market. Or is it that you just don't care? Don't think you're going to get away with this, because you're not. Nothing to say. I'm not surprised. Senzamens is damned dangerous, and here you are prescribing it left, right, and centre.
I am doing nothing of the sort. I prescribe it where indicated. It's very effective.
I'm getting you free holidays.
Senzamens is an ideal long-term contraceptive, to say nothing of its beneficial effect on inoperable endometrial cancers.
Some physicians' groups have already started lobbying for its withdrawal.
Who the hell elected you my conscience anyway?
Seeing as you don't have
The
one.
manufacturers of Senzamens are a highly reputable firm.
Of course they are, because they've given you a holiday to Vanuatu.
You know what I think, Meredith? I think maybe you should have a holiday. Maybe then you wouldn't get so hysterical over nothing.
Oh, at last, Jackie.
Hey, Kai. Get stuck into this lot. You're going to need all your strength.
Yeah, I hate working these long weekends. The work's too hard and the food's terrible.
But Hone, think of the overtime. Oh, you learn every penny. Car smashes, drownings, kids with fish hooks in their eyeballs.
Jackie, I'm trying to eat here.
Is this all the food?
Yeah, for the time being, so you'll have to save something for Meredith.
Oh, why bother? All she needs is someone to top up her vinegar levels.
What's happened?
Oh, nothing worth mentioning.
Exam room 2.
There's your man.
What have we got?
Rugby player, possible dislocated shoulder, though I doubt he's feeling much pain.
What on the hay? What on the hay?
Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
on the hay? I dropped this arm. It's like buggery. Hi, cutie. You like rugby too?
We're a bunch of baneheaded idiots thumping the daylights out of each other.
What do you mean? Greatest game in the world.
How'd this happen?
Oh, high tackle, Doc.
Giving or receiving?
How long ago?
Second half. We winning 10-8.
So you come straight for the match?
No, we won.
So you've been celebrating?
A couple of jugs.
It's a wonder you can feel that arm at all.
Oh!
Yeah, looks like a dislocation of the shoulder. We're going to have to take that jersey off.
Should I cut it off?
Hey, no. No one's taking the jersey.
What about the shoulder?
Back to the shoulder, Doc. Nobody cuts my jersey off. Secret.
Don't know how many crabs to get, eh? There doesn't seem to be much meat on them, and the recipe book's like really vague.
Holy.
Who are you? We're the flatmates, pal. Who are you?
Oh, mate of Wayne's. Got some beer there?
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Where's Wayne?
Oh, he's gone. Don't know where.
Any idea when he's due back?
No. Left a note somewhere, though.
That is so typical. I mean, I've got Sarah coming round to dinner, and look at this place. Hey, cut that out, you two.
Okay, man, I need to get a hostile. We're out of here.
Aren't you gonna clean the place up?
Tell Wayne, great party.
I'll tell him something, but it's not gonna be great party.
Hey, this is cool.
I'm telling you, man. I've had it. Wayne is OUT out of here.
Wayne's gonna fix all the repairs on my car. Is he a pal or what?
Pal! Pal! Ah!
Must have been a great party, mate. Alcohol poisoning, you know the routine. Get him an award, watch out for vomiting.
If I can find such a thing as a trolley or someone to push it, Dr. Warner's with a patient.
Can I have a word with you when you're free?
If you've got something to say, go ahead. This guy isn't listening.
Fine. I see you prescribed Senzamens for Stacey Gill.
Have you been going through my case records?
The girl is 17, no history of abnormal bleeding. I can't imagine how you justify it except as kissing up to the drug company.
Well, since you've just trampled all over patient confidentiality, you must know that Stacey is a street kid. She's highly promiscuous and so drugged out half the time she can't remember to take the pill. Sensimens is ideal for
If she's
her.
a druggie, poor liver function is a possibility. Did you consider it?
Of course I did. Her liver's fine.
Then I suppose you discussed side effects, the fact that there's evidence the drug causes cancer in dogs.
Meredith, you're being hysterical. And I have other patients to see, so if you'll excuse me.
Oh, Chris, anyone free?
I'm just a drunk and Field Marshal Fleming.
What are you and Chris fighting about this time?
Yes, I suppose you of all people should know what he's up to.
We've been waiting over half an hour. How much longer before she's seen?
As soon as possible, I promise, if you just take a seat.
Oh, come on, dear. We'll get your poor little foot all fixed up.
My poor little foot wouldn't need fixing if you hadn't let me blow my bum.
Can I help you, ladies?
Your silly cow's broken a foot.
I'm in pain, can't you see?
Oh, God, look, get a doctor.
As soon as one's free,
He's cute. I want him.
You can't.
I'm afraid there's others in front of you. Mrs. Crookshank, Dr. Fleming should be a few minutes. You'll like her.
Oh, no, I'll wait for him if you don't mind. Oh, isn't he just yummy?
Only a couple of more plastic bags and the place will be as good as new.
Sarah's gonna be here any minute. I haven't even started to cook. I haven't even got a clue what I'm cooking. And Kel needs to go for his walk.
I'll take him.
Come on, mate. We're out of here. Party's over. Here you go. That's a story. Sorry about this. I'm usually a much better host, but this is an emergency, eh? Sam, you got the door? Excellent.
Thank you for gaming. Please never come again.
Yeah. There you go.
Watch it.
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Looks like I'm a bit late.
No, actually, you're really early. I mean, not really early, but I mean, things are sort of...
Wayne had a party.
Ah, the famous Wayne.
Yeah, I haven't had time to clean up or cook or anything.
It's okay, Steve. Maybe we should give the crabs a miss.
No way.
I've heard of a great Thai place. They do a mouth of hell curry you wouldn't believe. Should we go there?
That sounds absolutely fantastic, yeah.
See you, Sam.
Sam.
See you later. He's lost it, old son. He's totally lost it.
Who are you?
I'm Sam Malini. I live here. Who are you?
I'm Leanne. I do too.
I've had enough. That jersey's history.
Look, don't bloody touch me! Help! Police!
What's going on?
Look, I never laid a hand on him. Yet.
Look, Doc, she's trying to cut my pride and glory off.
Oh, that too. A dislocated shoulder. He can't lift up his arms to take off his jersey, and he won't let me cut it off.
Look, mate, you realise you're tying up an exam room. I've got a clinic full of sick people out there.
Oh, bad luck, Doc. Nobody's chopping up Waitonga's colours.
Look, mate, Jackie is a dab hand with a pair of scissors. Why don't you let her split a seam and she'll sew it up for you later on?
I will.
All right. If she's real careful.
Compromise is a beautiful thing.
Come on, Tarzan. We'll take you down to X-ray. Then it's a snip, I'm afraid.
Oh, Alison, set up for me, will you? I'll see who's next.
Oh, Chris. About our holiday in Vanuatu. Is Meredith right? The competition you won, was it promoting a dangerous drug?
She told you that?
And that you were prescribing the drug to get goodies from the company?
Look, you don't have to prescribe the drug to win the competition. I prescribe it because it does the job. I'm totally comfortable with that.
Well, I'm not. It just seems like that... I don't know. This whole holiday is immoral.
Look, the only immoral thing about this holiday is what I'm going to do to you when I get you alone on those tropical beaches.
Well, you're not going to. Get me alone, I mean. Chris, accepting this holiday is wrong. I'm not going to go with you.
Now, let's see what's going on here. This might hurt a little bit.
And your hand's pain is nothing.
Hussy.
There's a fair bit of bruising.
I'm going to need lots of TLC, aren't I? And you do make house calls.
Not as a rule.
Rule? Whoever obeys rules in this day and age.
You are shameless, and if you don't stop that this minute, our duo days are over.
You're nothing without me.
Nurse will take Rochelle down to X-ray. You can wait in reception. This is going to take an hour or so.
Will she ever walk again, Doctor?
Let's just say Rochelle will have to hang her dancing shoes up for a little while.
Just keep as much pressure on it as you can. Somebody will be with you soon.
Over half an hour I waited.
It is the flu season, Mrs. Cruikshank.
Not a particularly satisfied customer, Dr. Flynn?
We've been flat out. People have to wait their turn.
Oh, well, I suppose if we're that busy, I could lend a hand.
Good of you to offer.
Yes, I try to support my staff, as they should each other, even when they disagree about forms of treatment.
Warner's been whinging about me, has he?
He mentioned that you'd been reviewing some of his patient records.
Damned right I have. You know about the holiday, I suppose?
Yeah, and I don't have a problem with that.
You should have. The clinic should have a policy about staff taking part in drug company promotions, especially when they're for highly dangerous drugs.
There are cases when the prescription of sensiments, wasn't it, would be entirely appropriate. Endometriosis, for example, good success rate there. And anyway, I have no intention of interfering with the right of my doctors to treat patients as they see fit. I'm sure you'd object if I tried to dictate to you. Have I made my point?
Quite.
Good. Give us a call if things get frantic.
I had a good job in a bar pulling beer till this joker tried to grab my fist. So I thumped him. Guess who gets the sack? Little Leanne. So I can't pay my rent, can I? If you ain't got the cash, you can't pay, right? So I get chucked out of my flat. Not that it was flash or anything, but it was my home, you know? Now I'm down to sit and trying to figure out what to do. Then along comes Wayne. He's one sweet guy, you know? Heart of gold.
Yeah, but he just can't give you his room here.
Well, what am I going to do if you give me the flick? Sleep in the park?
Well, it's not just up to me. You see, it's Steve's flat as well, and I know he wouldn't be too happy about letting someone shift in.
Won't be any trouble, I swear.
Look, if it was just up to me...
Only a few days. A week at the most. I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll even walk the mat. Ah!
You okay?
No, it's cool.
Whoa, that looks nasty. You better get a tetanus shot, get it cleared up.
She'll be right. Look, just give us a rag or something to clean this up and I'll shove off.
No way. I'll look after you.
Perfect. Just the way I like it.
It's good.
Yeah.
So, getting back to Killer.
Oh, yeah, are we serious about taking him out for a walk? You know, exercising him during the day and that?
Absolutely. I wanted a dog for ages.
How come you didn't get one?
Oh, you know, I was living with someone else. He said we didn't have time for one.
Seems pretty selfish to me.
Well, not really. He was quite busy. You don't get to be chief of surgery without ambition and long hours.
Couldn't be much fun for you.
Oh, it wasn't all work. We travelled heaps. Sailed. Even took flying lessons.
Very flash. So what happened? Nope, strike it. None of my business.
No, it's okay. I would tell you. I just don't know. One day he said he wasn't happy anymore and just left.
Another lady, eh?
I don't think so. Probably just got bored with me.
Possible. But I know how you feel, eh? Yeah. Her name was Margie. Long blonde curls, blue ribbons. The first time we kissed, I don't know, I felt really alive.
But it just didn't work out.
No. She dumped me for my best friend. I was the laughingstock of Standard 1.
Standard 1? You mean to say this happened at primary school? Oh, Stephen. Listen, don't worry. They say time heals all wounds.
Kirsty, any chance we could jump the queue a bit?
Why the concern? Is she your newest lady?
Of course not. She's a mate of Wayne's.
Had a nice chat with McKenna, I hear.
Alison has just backed out of the trip because of you.
Good for her. At least she's got some morals.
Dr. Warner, Miss Cormack's next.
You're not going to win this one, Meredith. Not while I've got Michael on my side.
There's more to the war than one battle.
Miss Cormack, this way, please.
Have I got time for a cup of coffee? I'm dead on my feet.
Afraid not. Car crash. 3 injured. Ambulance is arriving now.
Right.
Collision. Other driver's on his way in.
It wasn't my fault. He just came straight at me. What have we got?
No obvious head or facial injuries. No apparent fractures. He was wearing a seatbelt. Pulse rate up around 100.
Right. Exam room 1, thanks.
Lacerations, scared witless. No obvious injuries.
Alison, can you take her through and check if I can concussion? Oh, should I go with her? Yes. I'll get back to you as soon as I know something. Oh, what's his name?
Tim. Timmy. He's only 7.
Thanks.
Bloody holiday weekends.
Literally bloody. Take it easy. Now, I'm just going to look at your eyes. It's a good boy. Pupil's okay. Can you tell me your name, sweetheart?
Tim Shortland.
Do you know where you are?
In the hospital.
That's right. How's the pulse?
Down to 90 BP normal.
Okay, now, squeeze my hands. Good boy. Feet. Wriggle your toes. Fine.
You bloody drunken bastard!
Hey, lady!
Stay here.
Come on, the guy's hurt.
So's my son, and it's his fault. He's drunk.
Please, Mrs. Sheridan, this isn't helping. Is he?
Full as a bull. It's aggravating the breathing problems.
Injuries?
Suspected fractured ribs and sternum, respiratory distress and shock.
Open chest wound?
No. Think it's a punctured lung?
Yes. Surgical emphysema. Nurse! Trachea is deviated. Tension pneumothorax, chest drain room 2. What about the boy? Then get another nurse.
You can't leave Timmy. It was that man's fault.
Your son isn't critical. This man is. I have to assist him first.
Look, the boy's the innocent one.
And he'll be taken care of. Now find someone.
Any pain here, Tim?
No.
I can't believe Meredith walked out on this kid to deal with that drunk.
That's what triage is all about, Jackie. Deciding on who needs medical attention first. It's got nothing to do with the rights and wrongs of the situation.
Well, it should have. Pulse is down, BP's dropping.
I'll do the bloods. He may need a transfusion.
He's getting agitated.
Increase the rate. Thank you. Hal, stop those fluids. Keep that BP under 85. Kirsty, I need an ambulance. Urgent transfer to Central. Tell them we've got an acute aortic dissection at the subclavian. They'll need to do a bypass. I'll be going with them.
He's lost consciousness. Scribbling.
Bag him.
Morning, Sister Lee.
Aorta must have ruptured. It's too late. He's bled to death.
How's he doing?
Aortic dissection. We didn't pick it up in time.
But I won't even have a scar.
Come back in a couple of days for fresh dressings and try to keep it clean in the meantime.
That might not be that easy. Like, I don't have a place to crash, so...
Oh, it's okay. You can stay with us.
Thanks. You too, eh?
That's okay. See Kirsty about the bill. Later, Sam.
Thanks, Chris.
Sam, I'm in a bit of a bind. Like, I don't have a community services card, and I gave Wayne my last cash.
No problem. There you go.
Thanks.
Take care of Kirsty and I'll go pick up the car.
What's the damage?
$37.50. At least you've got a card.
Excellent. $18 to do it. Thank you.
Miriam left and that was the end of my career as a gigolo.
You're amazing.
What you see is what you get.
Not always. Turandot and Thai curries really aren't your favourites, are they?
Is there something wrong in trying to please you?
No, not at all. In fact, I think I like it.
So, does this mean you're all about not dating man you work with is in danger of being broken?
What else are rules for?
Could we step outside, please? If you'll stay here with Vanessa.
Sure, nearly finished.
Mrs. Sheridan, I'm afraid it's bad news. Tim. He died a few minutes ago.
But you left him. You said he wasn't critical.
At the time, I thought he wasn't. There was a tear in the aorta. When it burst, there was no chance of saving him.
He's dead, and it's your fault. If you hadn't abandoned him, if you'd taken care...
We did all we could.
You didn't! You didn't!
Hey, you're a dab hand with a needle, Ruby.
Oh, a performer always looks after her costumes.
What I'd like to know is where you keep the sewing kit.
Want to search me?
I might.
Excuse me, are you Ruby?
Large as life and twice as dangerous.
Your friend Rochelle? Yeah, she's going to be a while yet. There's a queue for casts tonight.
Oh, well, I don't mind waiting. Not with such charming company.
My son's dead. He was only 7. He never hurt anybody. He deserved to live. Not like you, you drunk.
Mrs. Sheridan, please, this won't help.
Timmy's dead and he's gonna die. No! Don't you help!
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another place, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
This program was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand on air.